Welcome to the second episode of Throttleage. In this episode, we go a little deeper into our highest pass project by Pathpavers. 19024 feet above sea level, the climb to UMLINGLA was nothing less than a story that we will remember for the rest of our lives.
We were riding at the far end of the riding season. We expected the harsh cold winds to be our continuous companion. The weather prediction suggested we were up against a war.
Gear up, layer up. Our engines revving and the mountains waking up.
We were riding through changing altitudes. The dark mountain shadows brought down cold whiffs of wind while passing them. Then the sharp, vertical sun stared straight onto us, peeping off the cliff, breathing down balmy, warm breath. The latter stretch to Tso Moriri, much after Chumathang, is any off-roader's delight, but is often marred with the midday sun that makes each piece of pebble shine like spears spiking off our trails. We made it to a chilly Tso Moriri early evening, giving us enough time to make a walk up to the lake and back with the final rays of the setting sun as company.
In retrospect, we made it through unscathed. And a lot of it had to do with the right riding gear.
It's so important because the fatigue level can reach unbearable extent if you are not comfortable in the most uncomfortable riding situations.
Soaring through the flat, winding roads towards Hanle, the troop looked slick. The sequence was set, the engines were singing in their respective rhythms, and so were the riders on them. We knew we were comfortable together. By now, each one of us had undertaken considerable amount of beating. By now, it almost felt like we were immune. We were smiling more, we were revving smoother, we were singing louder. This diverse group had somehow blended into one unique picture against these mammoth-like backdrops. Motorcycles have a way of bringing people closer, and the less we try to decode the formula, the safer it is. There is a certain element of mysticism that surrounds this connection. We celebrated this connection together as a group.
As we drew closer to the final destination, our collective wills were soaring.
The winds got shrill and the tarmacs dwindled. But this time we welcomed the desert with open arms and gunned it through. Each one of us were trying to make our own personal Dakar moment.
It was really cold up top, but all of us had finally achieved what we had set out to. 19024. We had finally reached UMLINGLA, and the grins on all our faces were unstoppable.
It was evident how ecstatic each one of us were at that point in time. And having said that, motorcycles per se are a brilliant platform to mingle. But a collective journey towards a unified goal brings a sense of camaraderie like nothing else.
Yeah.
You know, each one of us were vying for each other, looking out for each other, and making sure all of us were breathing right, even when the air got really, really thin.
Yes. Our first collective ride as a unit, and we triumphed.
We are elated that we could make the time and space to share this experience with you. which more often than not would be treasured throughout our living days. This also gives me the opportunity to inform you that Pathpavers' new ride calendar is out. Check on the website in the upcoming ride section, and maybe we will find ourselves on the same group. Till then, you know what to do. Press those buttons if you may. Thank you for joining us.